Need for classification. As you know, student, there are many plants and animals in our surrounding. So they need to be classified properly, correctly, and they should identify correctly. So this thing was done by the scientist known as Carl Linnaeus. He put forth the classification of the plants for the first time. And what criteria was his? उन्होंने कौन से पॉइंट्स लिए थे क्लासिफिकेशन करने के लिए, such as name of the plant, where do the plant grow, then nature of the stem, height, branches, leaves, flowers, nature of fruit, and uses of that plant. Now, for example, plant's name is rose. So where does it grow? It grows in the surroundings. So what is the nature of the stem? It is having a strong stem. It is hard and it is having thorns. Okay, then height is also mentioned. Then how does the branches occur? Then what is the color of leaves? How is the shape of the leaves? Then what is the color of the flower? As you know, there are different varieties of color in the flower of rose, such as yellow, orange, pink, white, red. So all these are varieties of colors of flower of rose. Okay, so there are variety of colors in the flower of rose. So as the rose flower is having fragrance, so people like the rose flower very much. Then if is the plant bearing some fruit or not, and what is the use of the plant? For example, if the plant is medicinal, then which part of the plant is used for medicinal purpose? So all these criteria are in order to classify the plants correctly. So this classification was done, and so the classification of plants was based on the shape and height of the stem. So depending upon the base and height of the stem, the plants were classified into 4 different parts. Okay, so what is the first part? Trees, shrub, herbs, and creeper. Okay, these are the 4 types of plants which are classified under the criteria known as shape and height. So let us study the first type, that is trees. Okay, now as you all know, trees are growing tall, they have a strong stem, then they have branches, they spread very, they have many branches, that is why they spread throughout the throughout you can see, and you can see the fruits and flowers also the plants are bearing. For example, you must have seen the mango tree. For example, you must have seen the mango tree. Okay, in mango tree you have seen the barks are strong, the roots are taproot system, they go deep in the soil for search of water. Okay, roots taproot system में कैसा होता है? They go deep in the water for search of food. Okay. Okay, they go in the root, goes deep in the soil for search of food, whereas the stem of these trees are hard and strong. Okay, they are hard and strong, and as you all know, the stem grows above the ground. Okay, and they have many branches. Okay, and these types of trees bear plants and bear flowers and fruits. Okay, now example I have given you mango tree. Example I have given you mango tree. So these plants, so tree is called as a perennial plant. So why it is called as perennial plant? Because trees live for many years. Okay, so tree has a long life. So these trees are called as perennial trees. Okay, they are called as perennial trees. So let us see the second part of the plant, that is shrub. Okay, now in shrub you can see the height of the plant is also shorter. The leaves is also having the branches, but as compared to tree you can see the branches are little bit thin. Then the stem is hard. Okay, the main stem is hard, and the examples are hibiscus, lantana, corianthe, and rose are the shrub. So rose is an example of a shrub, because rose plant, you must have seen rose plant or hibiscus plant. They have definite height only. They grow up to certain height. After that height, they cannot grow. But in trees, the trees can have a growth as they are growing older and older. So you have seen coconut tree. So it is not having any limit for growth height. Okay, but shrubs have limit, so they are not growing as tall as compared to trees. Okay, and you can see the branches are very close to the ground. You can see the branches are very close to the ground. Even you can pluck the flower very easily from the plant. Okay, and the growth, if you calculate in the meters, that is in maths we have studied the meters. Okay, so if you calculate the length, it is approximately 3 meters. Okay, then the next part is herbs. Now herbs height is less than 1.5. Okay, previously we have studied that the shrub is having the height approximately 3 meter, but herbs are more shorter than the shrubs. So what is the height of the herbs? 1.5 meter. Okay, what is the height? 1.5 meter. Now these plants grow only for few months or up to 2 years. Okay, what is the time limit of these types of plants? So they can grow for few months or up to 2 years. After 2 years they cannot live, they die. Okay, now how is the stem? The stem is green and flexible. You can see the pumpkin or the watermelon. Okay, so these are the examples of the herbs. Even the periwinkle, fenugreek, these plants are known as herbs. Mint, coriander का मतलब है कोथिंबीर, और फेन्यूग्रीक का मतलब है मेथी. ओके, जो भी हम लोग वेजिटेबल्स खाते हैं, ऑल दोज आर हर्ब्स. ओके, मिंट यानी ओके, I hope you understood the difference between the creeper and the shrub. Okay, so these are the creeper, and the creeper are growing on the ground only. They are having flexible. The next fourth type of the plant is creeper. Now these creeper need support for growing. Okay, what do they need? They need support for growing, and they are aerial. Okay, so for example, money plant in your house, so they need support for growing. Okay, so if you give the support, the plant grows very nicely, and the roots are aerial. Okay, the roots are aerial, and if you touch the stem, it is very flexible. If you touch it, it can break very easily. Okay, soft, and it is green, and you can see that the growth of this is very rapid. Okay, money plant agar aapne lagaya hai ghar mein, so you can see the growth very rapidly. It will grow very fast, and you will see many branches in the next within few days. Okay, so here we have studied about the 4 different types of classification which were based on the stem. First is trees, second is shrub, third is herb, and fourth is creeper. Okay, so in trees the stem is strong and it consists of many branches and it is perennial. Perennial का मतलब है it can live for long time. Then shrubs में हमने example देखा था, these plants grow very close to ground and they are of 2 to 3 meter. Okay, and they have thick and strong stem. Example क्या देखा था हमने वहां पे, hibiscus. और ट्री में एग्जाम्पल क्या देखा था, मैंगो. Then herbs. In herbs we have studied about the examples such as fenugreek, coriander. Okay, so here the height of the plant is less than 1 or 1.5. And what is the lifespan of this plant? Few months or 2 years. And the stem is also very flexible. Then the fourth type we have studied about the creeper. Okay, in creeper we have studied that the stem is very flexible, soft and green in color. Then it needs support to grow. The roots are aerial and we can see the examples in creeper such as watermelon, pumpkin. Okay, now depending upon the life of the plant, the plants are classified into 3 types: annual, biennial and perennial. Okay, एनुअल का मतलब क्या है, एनुअल फंक्शन अपना आता है ना स्कूल में, साल में एक बार आता है, तो वैसे ही कुछ प्लांट्स का जो लाइफ है ना, इट इज ओनली फॉर 1 ईयर. Okay, so that is called as annual. The plants which have the lifespan of 1 year, these plants are called as annual plants. Okay, example कौन सा है, jawar, sunflower. So these complete 1 year, so these are called as annual plants. Then the life cycle of the plant such as carrot, beetroot, they have life period of 2 years. So they are called as biennial. Bi का मतलब है 2 और nial. Okay, so biennial means 2, annual means 1, and perennial means for many years. For example, you can have trees. Okay, trees are the example trees. So mango, gulmohar can live for several years and they bear flowers and fruits for many years. So they are called as perennial plants. Okay, so I hope students. Okay, plants live in different habitats such as some plants live in water, some plants live on land, and some plants live on desert. So depending upon the habitat of the plants are classified according to that. Okay, water, the plants which are living in water, they are called as aquatic plants. और उसमें हमने example देखा था lotus का. Then the plants which grow on the land, you can have many examples in this: mango tree, gulmohar tree. Okay, many plants that grow on land. And then desert में हमने example देखा था cactus का. So cactus is a plant which grows in desert region and it is having thorns. And in desert region, the climate is hot and humid, so this plant does not consist of leaves. Okay, now one more point is there for classification, whether the plant is bearing flowers or not. So depending upon that also the plants were classified into 2 types, that whether the plants is having flowers or whether it is not having the flowers. If the plants bear the flowers, they are called as flowering plants. And if the plants are not bearing the flowers, they are called as non-flowering plants. Okay, जो plants में flower आते हैं ऐसे plants को हम लोग flowering plants बोलते हैं, और जो plants को फूल नहीं आते हैं ऐसे plants को हम लोग non-flowering plants कहते हैं. Okay, non-flowering plants may not have the organs such as root, stem or leaves. So cactus को आपने देखा होगा कि उसको फूल वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं आता है. Okay, so students, here we will stop. Have you understood the class?